welcome to today's Wellbeing at Home video. This tip will likely save you a lot of time, will lead to a lot of changes, but also when I say it you'll probably think, oh no. It is, actually I was going to pick something up but I can't. This is these kind of things, whether it's a mobile phone, an iPad, a Chromebook, a laptop, screens, sometimes they have a habit of taking up a lot of our time, controlling us rather than us being in control, and adding to stress and pressure. So think about, is that you? You might think, oh no, actually Lisa, I don't spend a lot of time on any of those things. I only do things which I enjoy, times I want to. Or is it something that you find yourself becoming absorbed into? The writers of the apps and the programs and all the different things, the marketing people out there, that's their job to engage us and to get us involved in the content things. So it's just about being aware of that. They're very good at their job. It's about us being aware of what we need and what's helpful and beneficial. And as I'm saying this, I'm also talking to myself, because I find that I can very easily, particularly on YouTube, I love YouTube and Instagram as well, they're probably two of my favourite things. I find myself sometimes spending more time than I'd intended to on those things. And then the impact of that is that things which I find really pleasurable and enjoyable get neglected. So just something to think about. What I do is I've got a particular drawer where I put my devices in sometimes, and sometimes I even kind of like wrap them up in a bag, put them in a bag in the drawer, so that it just creates that barrier. So if I suddenly have a thought of wanting to check something or look at something, I just think, well, actually, it just gives me that moment to pause and think, is that important? Is it important that I do it right now? Is it something that I can do a little bit later? And in the meantime, focusing on something which I'm wanting to focus on and I'm wanting to get done, or even just relaxing. Some of the time I've spent lying in the garden, not often, but might do a bit more of that today. Lying in the garden, just looking at the sky, relaxing. And it's okay to do that sometimes. So I hope that's helpful. I don't want it to turn into like a nagging thing. These things are brilliant. They've enhanced our lives no end. To be able to connect with others on Zoom and in different ways during this lockdown time has been phenomenal, I think, for many of us. So I'm not saying that they aren't any good. That's the problem. They're a bit too good and too engaging, really. And the other thing just to be mindful of as well is the dopamine that we get, particularly by checking emails, checking messages and things. We can become quite addicted actually to that dopamine hit of every time we're looking and checking. So, and I think then what can happen is if we do something which doesn't have such high dopamine, so something like a bit of colouring or crochet or something like that, it's something which is fulfilling in a different way, and that is good for us and something that we enjoy, but we're not going to get these spikes of dopamine in the same way. So just being aware of that really, and weaning ourselves off a little bit from those dopamine hits can be helpful. So I hope some of that makes sense and is helpful for you. And thank you so much for watching. I am gradually building up subscribers to my channel. I'm really aiming to get 100 subscribers. I should have said this at the beginning actually. If you haven't subscribed to my channel and you are interested in the content that I create, do please hit the subscribe button for me. I'd be very grateful. It's completely free to subscribe. You do need to be signed in though to subscribe. So thanks for watching. Bye for now.